So the fluids, do they process out of your body at least some, or but it's very limited.
Well, the thing is, if you drink too much, you're going to have a serious blood pressure issue.
Okay.
Because your veins will be stretched out like this, and then all of a sudden there's no, they got all the fluid out of the system, and so your blood pressure drops dramatically. And that's something they really have to watch you for all the time when you're on the machine.
How much fluid are you able to intake a day normally?
Well, they say for most people you don't want to go much over 3 pints a day,
Okay.
Which is doable, But a lot of people, especially these days when they've just pushed so hard, that drink a lot of water. And
and that's not
and
the
you
answer.
walk around with thing of water in your hand all the time, or coffee. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
And then you go on dialysis. You can't do that anymore.
Sure.
And that's a hard habit to break.
Well, especially with water, because you're thinking this is healthy, this is good.
Yeah.
And,
Well, another thing you really have to watch, when you go to a restaurant and you get a drink with your meal, tea or coffee or whatever, that waitress is thinking she's doing you a favor, keeping you full,
filling up, and you're not realizing how many times it's been filled.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You have to get in the habit of telling them right off, don't give me any more than 2 cups of coffee, or whatever your limit is.
Yeah, especially in our country, because it's like, if you go to a gas station or something, or some place to get a soda or something, they're pushing these big, huge 64 ounces or 44 ounces, or
that's like 3 days worth.
Yeah, it's like then all those days are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.